subscribe to my channel.
Okay, this side talk with Sasha. I'm here today with my brother, my
Yes,
very own.
Player D, Sir Freak, Sir himself, the Freakster, whatever you want to call me, though. You feel me?
Okay, so who is Player D? Like, who is Player D?
Player D is just, a real authentic gentleman. You know what I'm saying? You know for yourself. You came up with me, you know. But other than that, I really just try to stay out the way, make sure everything positive around me. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Trying to make everybody feel better, you know.
So, how was growing up for you?
It
Like, how
really
was your upbringing?
my upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know what I'm saying? I was really getting taught how to be a man at an early age. You know, we used to be on the back road driving. You what, 4? I'm about 6, you know what I'm saying? We've been trying to learn adulthood as children, you know what I'm saying? Like they were trying to teach us early. Mom, Dukes, dad, you
But
know what
we
I'm
just
saying?
didn't know, like, how to put it in place as we
Yeah.
got older.
Yeah,
But I
but
mean, it makes sense now.
it makes sense, a whole lot of sense now, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? What they was trying to put out. I understand. Mom, I know you watching.
So, a lot of people don't know that you was like into sports
Yeah,
before all of the stuff we're
whatever.
gonna get into.
Yeah.
So how was that for you getting a full ride scholarship to Campbellsville, Kentucky and
Man. I really, to be real, well, where we from,
mhm.
it really hard. It's hard. Like back in my time, our days, we was
Cause they
in
really didn't have
school.
the internet and
Yeah,
all this
we ain't
stuff.
have all this media and all this shit like y'all got right now. Cause if we did, we wouldn't even be podcasting. I'd be in the NFL right now. I had to look at the camera to show them that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was cool. I love that shit though. I was just trying to really make moms proud to be real. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
So what happened with you in school? Like what made you feel like did you feel like school wasn't for you? Like what?
Really, it's really was the distance though. That shit was
$6 it
like
was like
six
six
hours
hours
away. You
away.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then my mama, I was used to my mama and you
Uh-huh.
being at all my games. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was at every game, so I really was missing that feeling too. Then, like I said, about 6 hours away, I was really too far away from my mama and my little sister. And I love y'all dearly, so you already know how I'm coming about y'all. But other than that, I was trying to make best with, what
What
I
you had.
could, you know what I'm saying?
From college, after college you came home and then you went to the
hmm
army. So what was that
Yeah.
like for you? Like what even made you join the army?
Really, just to keep my mama proud of me.
Mm.
Because she was really proud of me. And, we got an older sibling, you know what I'm saying? He was a role model. But, he took a path that Mom Duke was trying to keep us away from.
Yeah.
So I was learning from him and her at the same time. So me learning both of them, that just made me just who I was. So I really was just trying to run with it, keep it
Oh, I
going.
cried when my brother went to the army.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know
Yeah,
what that was gonna do to my brother, but
yeah,
he came back on and strong.
yeah. Sharp too, a little sharper.
So after the army, I feel like that's when you really got into like becoming yourself. We
Yeah,
kind of go through identity crisis in our early 20s, 18, 19. So after that, you really kind of became yourself. So what made you like pop out and like get into music? Because we've been rapping
mm
and stuff with our
yeah.
MP3
We had,
players in
we
the room
was,
recording
we
with the
recorded
tape
a
players and stuff.
long time
So
ago.
what made you like just get into music?
Well, I'm gonna be real. It was a group. I'm gonna look at the camera. It was a group of people, like two other people I was dealing with. Like on some Easy E shit. I was Easy E to they little group, but they started hating on me. So you know what I'm saying? Like Sus just said, we were just doing that shit as younger, MP3s, all they recording each other. Your name was a little sassy, you know what I'm saying? But that group of people had upsetted me a little bit, you know. So that made me just really just get on that music, trying to be an artist to let them know y'all really not the only ones that can do this. You know what I'm saying? It really would make me mad. I'm gonna be honest. I got mad. I got upset a little bit.
So when you feel like you first fell in love with music?
Really, when us, we listen to everything.
Mhm.
So really, when young age,
Johnny Taylor, Betty Wright,
what, Keisha Cole,
Monica.
what's the one song AT used to play out?
What?
I did you wrong.
By Pleasure P.
Hey, my AT used, hey, AT, you used to play that out every day. You're in that Malibu with them rims on there.
So who was your biggest influence growing up? Like what was in your headphones? Like what was you listening to? I know we talked about what mama them listened to, but what did you listen to?
Well, of course, Lil Wayne, But basically, I ain't gonna lie, I really fell in love with Wiz Khalifa, for sure, at an early age. A$AP Rocky, too. Y'all be sleep on him. Then, we used to listen to Gucci, Pee Wee Longway, Dolph, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's my Tupac, for the ones who watch. Dolph.
So you was on your uprising music, you was dropping videos and doing shows.
For sure.
And then you got incarcerated in 2019, or was it 2018?
It was like the end of 2018.
That was in 2018.
Yeah, and I was in there 19, like half of 19. You know what I'm saying?
How was that for you? Because I know that was your first time being incarcerated, and you came from playing football, Army, on the uprise as an artist, and then incarceration.
Yeah, it just, to me, how I look at it, that shit just life, But, shit, when you're in college, money ain't flowing like that. Shit, you got a little sister like you.
And there's something else I realized, like, as I
Shit.
was getting older, because I didn't understand, because, y'all was at the house. I'm the baby.
Yeah.
So I'm still getting everything I needed because I am under that roof. But now I'm older and I got my own. I see, like, it's tough out here when you're doing stuff by yourself with no help. So back then I couldn't understand why was y'all doing, you know what I'm saying, doing the things y'all was doing, but y'all was just trying to
survive, and you came up there, you'll come get $160 just to go to Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, in my mind, when you first came there, I had to make sure me and you was straight. So that's really why I got into that little business, what I was doing. They got jammed up, you know what I'm saying? They gonna hate on you when you're doing too much.
I feel like, me personally, I feel like jail kind of, maybe it didn't change you, but I feel like it changed your drive a little bit.
It did. It changed my drive. Really, what changed my drive was me being on them papers. So I wasn't trying to do like too much extra shit. Then I gotta ask another grown motherfucker, can I leave the state? You know what I'm saying? So I really was trying to sit back, get all my ducks in the row. Then, I had my daughter, she dropped soon I got out. So I was just trying to refocus and get back on track. Shit don't be handing to us. So
did you feel like that break was something you chose for music, or did it kind of like force itself upon you?
I feel like I chose it because at the end of the day, it don't cost too much to get you a video shot or, anything like that. It's just me. I was just gathering all my information. It's like gathering all your information and just putting it all together. So it really is like getting a project. I'm preparing to drop one. But over the years, as me going through things, I'm going to put all that in one.
Cause you dropped a lot of mixtape covers, but you ain't dropped no tape.
I ain't dropped shit,
you dropped some singles,
I just be trying to keep mothers on their toes and, let them know like I'm still here. But once I start just getting back how I was, I got something for them.
So you never thought about like giving up music for good?
Nah, I ain't.
It's always still in the back of your mind.
Yeah, it's still there. Cause I still make music to this day. I just don't let everybody hear it. It's just like for me, my ear. Like you just said, we always been on music. So I know what sound good and what'll catch people's attention and shit like that. So shit, that's really what I'm trying to do.
What's a rapper you look up to?
Shit, Dolph. Young Dolph, for sure. For sure, Young Dolph. I say Chris Brown too now. Other than rappers, Chris Brown. Then I ain't gonna lie, Chris Eccles too. I gotta give you props, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect what he doing.
Us being from Arkansas, do you feel like, a lot of people say like we be Ryan Memphis wave and stuff like that. Do you feel like we get a lot of culture from Memphis?
We was right there 5 minutes away, so we ain't had no choice but to. It's like, I feel like the people that came from our way, which is northeast Arkansas, they all like adapt to that Memphis environment. So we bring that up here to the central, to the northwest, Fayetteville.
Yeah, it's like a spread.
You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't help but to, they couldn't help but to love it. They love it, you know what I'm saying? They love that shit, especially when you from Memphis. You say something about you from Memphis, oh yeah, they trying to see what you about, for sure. Around here, for sure.
What's one of your dream collabs? Like, who was somebody you would like want to do a collab with?
Man, I say Wiz Khalifa. Then I say Kevin Gates too. Sauce Walker. Then we'll get on Arkansas too. I'll do one with KC Los, 1100. It's one more artist I was looking into. Demo from West Memphis.
Shout out Demo. I like her. She got a lot of stuff cooked up.
Shout out Demo, man.
Demo
Shout out Demo.
Cup.
Shout out Demo in that double cup. You know what I'm saying? And we standing on business like cowboys and boots. Just being real.
Besides, like, how like people always be, money, the motto. Besides waking up and feeling like, I got to make some money today, like, what's something else that you, take pride in, or something else that's important to you, to your day-to-day?
My hygiene, for sure. That's most definitely. Then again,
gotta smell good.
Gotta smell good. Gotta make sure that mouth washed, you know what I'm saying? Then other than that, I love my skin, too. So, I take pride in that. But really, I got to eat me some fruits and vegetables every day. You know, so I take real, like, big pride in that. I got to. That's just me, though.
So, you wake up, like, your goal for today to get some money, and then your hygiene. Do you work out? Like, what?
Yeah, I do work out sometimes. I ain't going to say I'm in that motherfucker like I used to be. But, I gonna do me some push-ups right.
You feel like you can still run?
Yeah. Shit, especially police behind me. I'm getting out of there. Pew. You're rich. Shit. But nah, I can still run, though.
Earlier in the interview, you talked about our mom a lot. So, like, what lesson did you learn from our mom? Like, what's, like, kind of like a big lesson you feel like you learned that you kind of use every day, or, you just take with you?
Yeah. Hey, mama, one thing that you always told us that stuck with me, never be a follower. Always lead the way. And don't ever leave the house looking any type of way. You hear me? And them two main things that really stuck with me. And I'm gonna say this too. Pops, when them lectures, you know what I'm saying? He lectures us for an hour or two.
He could give a Martin Luther King speech.
You hear me? That boy be in there Malcolm X. But what stuck with me with him is what he was like, he don't want us out here being them type, asking motherfucker for $2 or asking motherfucker for a ride or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't know. Like, we got tough love growing up. Like,
tough.
I mean, it was good. It's good now, but back then it was. Like it was terrible.
It was tough.
I feel
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Torture, but it's what we needed. Like, we always knew we had to work hard for what we wanted. Because it was one summer we had to paint the fence. We living on 4 acres of land. We had to paint the fence the summer to get to get school clothes. We had to paint the fence. We up early, 7 o'clock in the morning before the sun come. And back at there when the sun go down at 6, trying to paint the fence to get school clothes.
Don't forget this, though. We had to put the fence in the ground before we painted.
The summer before that, we put the fence together for school clothes. And the summer after that, we painted the fence for school clothes.
We had to work hard for what we got.
So we was blessed. We would probably get like $600-700 a piece, which is a lot of money. You think about it now. Back then, we felt like it wasn't nothing, just being spoiled kids. But You think about it now, $700, $600, that's a lot. Most people don't get that for school.
Then from being 14, 15, 16.
Then it was a lot of us. You know, my mama had 4 kids, so giving everybody $600.
That's a lot. So I do, that stuck with me too, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that.
Even
too.
now, as me being older, if he want me to, I come home, he say clean the shower for $400. I'm scrubbing the shower.
I'm scrubbing that
for $400. I'm dusting and everything. Cause that's easy. I mean, that's a half a week of work for some people.
Now, you know what I'm saying?
I can get that just for cleaning the shower up. I do.
Little hour after that, right quick. Shit, that's easy. But yeah, that's really what that is.
Hard work get you far.
For real though.
And persistence, dedication.
For sure.
What's the last thing you learned about yourself?
I say, because I'm still learning. Every day I learn something new. But I say the last thing I learned about myself, excuse my language, but these niggas can't fuck with me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like on any type of level. I feel like, humbly though, I feel like I'm like one of one.
Why do you feel like some people, like, why you even got to be humble? Like, why you feel like you got to be humble?
Because shit, nowadays time, everybody want an image. Everybody want to be something. Everybody got to follow some trend, something. You know what I'm saying? But I get a lot of comments or, you know, what you want to call it, compliments. You know what I'm saying? People are always trying to tell me, this, that, you look like this, you think you that, and shit like that. But I'm really not. I just be being myself. That's all.
We're going to go back to your dream collab. You said you want to collab with people in Arkansas and stuff like that. Like, how you feel about giving a person their flowers? Like, are you quick to do that? Like, is that hard for you, like, to congratulate the next person, you know?
Nah, hell nah. Because shit, I'm going to give credit when credit due, you know? So, if you deserve your flowers while you're, I'm going to give you your flowers.
Because some people don't like to show love. You know how some people be like, he's trying to ride his wave.
Yeah,
he on his nuts, so this, that, and third. So, thinking of that, like, do that make you not want to show people love? Like, sometimes, because you like, I don't want to, you know, you know how some people be feeling? Even though that's kind of weird to think, like.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm outspoken, not fucked up, not sugarcoat nothing. So, if I want to give somebody their flowers, I'm going to give them their flowers. They go back to me saying my mama told me don't never follow nobody, lead the way. So if I want to say something and I want to give somebody their credit, I'm going to give somebody their credit. And I ain't worried about what nobody else's opinion talking about. Shit, that's just how I think. You know what I'm saying? That's my mind frame. Shit, you know, though.
Yeah. When you in a booth right now, like, what's driving you? Like, when you go to the booth now? Because I feel like you don't drop like you used to.
Nah, I really
Even
don't.
I be telling you, like, you should start back making music like you do.
I do. I really do. I really do, though. But it's like, shit. When I do get in there, nowadays, I'm going to be real. Like, soon I put the headphones on, I got the beat playing. I already got what I'm finna put on the mic. It just, right before I get to doing it, I get to thinking about Mom, Dukes, you, of course, my daughter, my kids, family. So when I get to think about that, it just made me just want to go way hard. Like, it just made me make sure everything just authentic. Like, I got to go hard.
So when you do rap, like, what you trying to say? Like, is it a specific message you trying to put out, or, you know what I'm saying? You just go in there and just, like, what's up?
I go in there. I really just go in there, bitch, and just speak my life. Really, it's really all about my life, what I'm going through, what I've been through. I be having certain images still in my head. Like, I got a good memory, so I really just put some of my past with the present, and I be thinking of the future. So I just mix all this shit together. Shit, I come up with a project.
What made you even post your music? Because, you know, I be rapping sometimes, I be playing or whatever, but then I ask you, like, how you get the courage to post your music? Because, you know, I don't post my music. A lot of people don't even know.
I need you to start.
I can do what I do, but I just be feeling shy and timid. So what even made you want to post your music?
Shoot, because you know what I'm saying?
Like how you knew, like, you know, this sound good. They gonna rock with it, you know?
I let certain individuals that ain't no yes people, like when they say yes man, I let motherfuckers know that. I let people hear that's gonna tell me like, nah bro, nah, or be like, you of course, you'll be like, bro, you need to slow down a little bit up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you can hear yourself clearly more. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I take heed of that, especially coming from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you one of my biggest fans for real. So whatever you say, I really take heed of that, to be honest, though. You know what I'm saying? To be real.
So what's something you learned about the game or yourself that you didn't know, like, before you took your break? Because when you first started out, I feel like you was high, you was consistent.
Yeah, I was.
You was studying, dropping. So what was something, like, you learned in that process that you feel like you didn't know, like, before you even started? Because, I mean, it do look easy.
It do.
It do look easy.
It do, but it really ain't, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to make sure, okay, me, when I first started, I'm getting the beats off YouTube. And you got to realize, like,
it's like
them
a
not
thousand
yours.
other people that want them same beats.
Then
correct.
you fucking around, you'll hear somebody else on the same beat you done did, but then one of y'all buy them. So nowadays, I'm looking at it like, I got to have the beats that I can sell. So me buying the beats or people sending me the beats,
right,
they mines. So nowadays, I can sell them because they mines. Me putting this, what I was putting out at first, it was just me just getting in there. Like I said, people made me mad, so I had to show them, like, y'all not the only people that can do this. But other than that, you got to make sure you pay what you weigh, for sure. You got to pay what you weigh.
So, do you still write from the same place? Do your experience shifted, your pen game? Yeah. Like, do you feel like you sound the same as when you first came out?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got way more shit to talk about. You know that now.
Yeah.
You know, life been life around this motherfucker. You so I got a whole bunch of shit I can express in many different ways, you know.
So what you working on right now, you feel like your next project?
I really wanna. I've been doing this shit then 3 years now. But I really wanna go on drop my album that's called I Come As I Am. You know, I really wanna drop that on Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying? May 5th. But you know, that's coming up. So I just got so many beats from my boy Frenchie. Shout out Frenchie, Clutch Frenchie. Y'all know what that is. You'll fly too if you link over Frenchie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to French. I really want to get in there with him and just be in that motherfucker all day if I could. Shit. They his beats, you know. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
So what you want people to feel when they hear your music now? Like I know you said it's different, you know, you're going through life things. So like what you want people to feel when they hear your music? You want them to feel, you know, the older you know, how you gonna mature.
Yeah.
Like what's your goal?
I really just wanna give them me. That's really basically it. And you know, the experiences I have experienced in this lifetime, especially the last about 5-6 years, because you know, we've been going through some shit. Shit, you know, I just got a lot more on my brain, a lot more wisdom. My mind frame didn't change for sure. I look at life way more different. Way more different now. And I feel like, you know, I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? I got the image with it. That's anyway.
You can make a difference.
I can make a difference.
You need to get on there, yeah.
I do. I know something.
But it take time. I know that.
Yeah,
I feel like you be having time. But
I do. I just want to make. I don't want quality.
And I feel like it ain't got to be perfect though. Because you think about like when people be saying they hit songs. For example, for the Lil Baby freestyle, you hear that every time you go in the club. That's just something he did.
That's just something he did, like you said though. Then some of them artists,
it went platinum.
Shit,
still going.
Then it was like some people be like, here, some of the songs that is viral, they ain't even think this shit was viral. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even like it.
They had a hit.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks. And I know, we know. Yeah. I got some shit in the phone that, it's
you do
up
a lot
there.
of samples too. I like samples. I like when people sample songs.
For sure.
I automatically feel like they'd be a hit.
And to be real with y'all, I'm glad she said that. I've been doing that sample shit before it became
a trend.
What it is. My sister a witness. You hear me? I've been sampling that old school, sampling, that love shit.
Keep Sweating.
All that. I've been doing that. I just ain't never just let the word hear. You know what I'm saying? Tripping. Should have been did it. You know what I'm saying?
If somebody never heard your music before, like what's the song you feel like they need to start with?
Well, I got one that like it's not even on the market. I ain't even put it out nowhere. But it's called POE, and that's abbreviated for product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? I really got in depth of like life. You know what I'm saying? I even put you in there. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Really, I'm painting a picture in that motherfucker, and you gonna tell like I'm just a product of my environment, trying to learn how to survive in it.
Where you get Sir Freak from? Cause I be hating
Man,
sometimes.
I know.
People be asking me like, why y'all brother call himself Freak? Why do you call yourself Freak?
Man, you know, when we had that little step shit going on in high school.
When you was trying to be a cute dog.
Yeah, so shit.
Lord have mercy.
When they were called, it was the little bros, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the crews.
Like, why do he call himself Freak?
Yeah, but that's where that name came from. It was D Freaky at first, then it was Freaky D, then shit. I just kept Freak. Then I put Sir in front of it because they gonna have to end, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like when you come in the building or something, or somebody greet you or something, they gonna say, Sir.
Mm-hmm. I sure never knew. Like, why did
but that was Sir came from.
Freak?
That was Sir came from.
That's just something you feel like you just wanted to go and run with.
Yeah.
You ain't thinking nothing else, just want to be Sir Freak.
Sir Freak, you know what I'm saying?
Because ladies, there you have it, Sir Freak.
Sir Freak, baby. Sir, then Freak himself, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, Marvin Cease.
You hear me?
Okay. What messages you would give to other creatives, like who feel stuck? You know how like I be talking to you, like sometimes I be in the studio, I be having brain fog, like. But now I punch in. I don't be writing no more. I punch in. So how you feel? I mean, like, how would you help other people that get stuck and have creators block?
Basically, you really can treat that shit like a job.
Mm-hmm.
You can fuck around and lay you a verse down right quick, or like you were saying, punch in. So when you lay you something, then you fuck around, you not feeling it or something. You hold it right there. Say that. Go home, get that little piece, gather your thoughts, meditate on it. You know, you probably come up with some more shit. You probably switch that up what you already saved. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But that writer's block shit, it come with a lot. You know what I'm saying? But me, you know.
What you do to clear your mind? Like, what you get writer's block? What you do?
I don't even think I'm gonna be real. I don't think I get that.
You don't get writer's block?
Nah, cause shit, I'm my imagination. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm an artist too. Like, I like to draw and shit. You already know that. So, you know, my imagination, that motherfucker been outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
So now, you know what I'm saying, me being grown up, me going through things, I done learned how to think inside the box, outside, around that bitch and all that. So I would just put all that shit together. And I don't just get writer's block. I don't know. I don't get that shit.
What advice would you give for people who went through the same stuff you did? Like how you took a break from music, but you came back, like people that just feel like they stuck. Like after they took their break, they feel like they probably can't get high no more. They can't drop no more. Like what advice would you give for that?
Man, hey. Nowadays, it don't matter what you say, who you are, how your age is, how you look. You know what I'm saying? Just be you and have fun. Basically, just have fun. You have fun with this. You have fun when you at the club, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, have fun while you're in the studio. It's the same thing. Shit, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying?
Keep going. That's what I say. Just keep going.
Keep going.
Trying. It'll come to you. Because when I get writer's block, it'll come to me.
It gonna come for sure.
It might take some days, but
that's the why I say you treat them motherfucker like a job. Shit, that motherfucker, it's gonna come though.
But sometimes I have just left the studio. Like, I can't think of nothing else. I'm finna go.
Yeah, that's
especially if I got somebody with me and I don't like what they saying, I just be like, I'm finna go. Like, I come back. And I end up finishing it. Like, I ride with the beat in my car or play it while I'm in the shower, and I end up finishing it. What does success look like for you now? Like, not just for rapping. Like, what you consider success?
Stand on top of your priorities. Stand on top of your priorities for sure. For sure. That's really like one of my main, stand on top of my priorities. Making sure my mama good, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think success is. You know, making sure everything around me positive. We don't like no negative energy. We don't do no toxic shit either. None of that. I'm just saying, no, that's all. Make sure everybody eat around me too. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, shit, I'm big on family, really. So that's really what it is with me.
You go on a lot of rants on social media all the time.
What's that?
You're ranting.
My rants.
You be rants on social media, yeah. How you deal with your mental health? Like, how you feeling?
Like I said, I just get to thinking about my mom, you of course, you know, my sister Natasha too, you know, my other siblings on my daddy's side. Think about them too, cause I'm the last of him. Ain't no more of him, so they all call and text me.
What is it? 6 girls over there? 5 girls? You the only boy?
Yeah,
on your dad's side?
Yeah, I think about 5 or 6. One day, and I'm the only boy, so they lean on me for advice and shit. You know, we done lost lost pops, granny, granddaddy. I'm the last, so you know, they need that male figure in there.
So how you keep yourself afloat? Having to be the backbone for everybody, how do you keep yourself afloat? Like dealing with your own mental health?
Shit, I'm gonna be real. I just smoke some weed. That's it. I'm gonna smoke some weed. I'm gonna gather my thoughts too, but I'm gonna smoke that weed. So.
All right. So where can folks tap in? Like, where can they follow your next journey? And what's coming up next? How can they catch you? What's coming up next?
Well, you know, just follow me on IG.
What's your handle?
My handle?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
You know your Instagram handle?
What is it? Master Surf Freak?
Yeah, it's @MasterSurfFreak.
Yeah, Master Surf Freak _ something. We're gonna put it in there. Y'all gonna see it.
So when you feel like you gonna drop your next tape?
Like I said,
give a realistic estimate.
Though I said I was aiming. That's not gonna make it. So I'm gonna try at least before the summer over to have some. At least.
Whether if it's just 4 songs or 3, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like EP, 8. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 EP or something, just to warm y'all up. That's about it. Then I'm gonna say about before the end of the year, I'm gonna give a real authentic album.
Okay, then y'all catch Surf Freak on his Instagram.
Yes, Master Surf Freak _.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for having you. You got a birthday Sunday. Birthday boy coming up Sunday. How old you finna be? Like 55?
72. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we're just gonna keep living and learning, man. Feel me?
All right. Catch us on next episode.
Yes, sir.